Jumbo, fellow adventurers, Mike Dooley, happy Friday! Another dive into the newly released paperback, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe. I've got some of the best to share with you today on love and relationships. I guarantee you that of the dozen or 2 dozen brief readings I'm going to share with you today, one of them will pierce your heart in a magnificent way and open it up to more love. But I want to make a comment and share a little insight on the backstory of A Beginner's Guide to the Universe. Somebody recently posted on Facebook that it made them happy to see how happy I am about the paperback release. Well, thank you. It's not about the paperback release. It's this book. Of 17 books I've written, I think by far this is the most awesome work of art I have ever channeled or brought through to the world. And by far, it took more hours than any of the others because of the 500 notes from the universe that are in here. Each one took many hours, 3 to 6 hours to write. Per paragraph, per quote I'm about to read to you, each took 3 to 6 hours to write. And I did these slowly over 20 years, usually one a day. And there's 3,000 I've written. But they're each polished right down to the word, to use words that will kind of slip beneath your defenses. And tell you something you've already heard, but in a very fresh new way. And when the hardback came out, I was really shocked at how tiny the font was and the size was. And so Hay House was so awesome. For this book, they redesigned every single page for me to make the fonts larger. There's little art and stuff. I'm so happy about this book. If I had one book of mine to recommend as a book that somebody might read, it would be A Beginner's Guide to the Universe. It released this week as a paperback, already in hardback, audiobook that I read, ebook, and it covers everything else that I've ever shared, all in this one book. Okay, and because it's release week, if you buy a book today, for example, next Wednesday, I'm doing a free live global broadcast, a 1-hour workshop for those who are able to buy a book. Compliments on me. Old Soul Wisdom for 2020. The Dawn of Enlightenment is the title of that workshop. And you'll get a 22-day book immersion as a second bonus where I do a lot more readings. And from now to the end of the year, 100% of my royalties are going to Charity Water, one of my all-time favorite charities. You probably know who they are. All right, this reading today, making the most of friends, family, and relationships. I'm going to get you. If everyone knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything, from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. It's true. When something hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. In the beginning, the price of giving great love is risking that it won't be returned. In the end, however, you'll find great love is always returned. To err on the side of generosity, patience, love, or kindness is not to err. If you could actually stand in someone else's shoes to hear what they hear, see what they see, and feel what they feel, you would honestly wonder what planet they live on and be blown away by how different their reality is from yours. You'd also never, in a million years, be quick to judge again. Being happy without a partner is the fastest way to attract one, if you even want one. One of love's many corollaries is that the brighter your light, the more you attract everything, moths and butterflies. At which point, you begin learning what to celebrate and what to let fly on by. Have you been attracting moths lately? Have patience. Let them fly by. The butterflies are coming. Your light is bright. We're celebrating a beginner's guide to the universe, released this week with lots of bonuses. Buy a copy. The link is below the video on Facebook, and swipe up to my bio on Instagram. There is no such thing as an ideal relationship status, except yours today for now. How much pain is wrought on humanity by people imposing, cultures and civilizations and societies imposing their view of what kind of relationship and when you should be in one. Whatever your status is today is perfect for you for now. Of all the reasons you might draw someone into your life, one would never be to find their faults. Putting up your defenses will inspire others to put up their offenses. Can't stop, not going to stop, having too much fun. Sometimes it may help to see difficult people as reminders of what you may have put others through. Or to see grouchy people as those who may have chosen a more challenging life than you. When you look for what's right in others, in relationships, in yourself, and in your journey, you'll always find it. Let me reread that. When you look for what's right in others, in relationships, in yourself, and in your journey, you'll always find it. Same when you look for what's wrong. You may never, ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Let their shortcomings inspire you to work on your own. I wrote all of these for myself, okay? Sometimes the person whose life looks the easiest has had it the hardest, but they're really good at not dwelling on the past, living in the moment, having dreams for tomorrow, and rolling like that. Always, this is a good one. Always, and so many of these are born of my own inner chatter, being critical of other people. And it's like, Mike, stop it. So here's one I suck to myself. Always, the strong carry the weak. The rich carry the poor. The healthy carry the sick. And the happy carry the sad. And it's probably because this was once their promise to thank those who earlier carried them. Everyone gets carried a little bit, which is something to remember when it's your turn to carry. Seeing things from someone else's perspective can totally change your life, which might even explain why they're in yours to begin with. Just a few more. In your times with others, you'll laugh and cry. And in your times alone, you'll understand why. Let there be both. Arguments are won intellectually, not love. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration. But being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Couple more. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you. Hear with love, and your answer may surprise them. Simply dwelling upon joy, abundance, or anything else that might involve other people will literally draw complete strangers into your life who will bring those things when in alignment with all else you dwell upon. Okay, we're very near the end. At all times and in all places, be the first to smile. Now, this is the last one. David G., my friend, the meditation guru, said that this is his favorite one, and it's one of my favorite ones too. This will round out the week. When someone treats you differently than you expected, it's usually because you've been sending out mixed signals. Thanks for letting me share my favorite book of 17, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe. The holidays are near. Go ahead and buy a boatload. It is filled with 8 love stories to my daughter, life lessons included in those stories, and then 500 more notes from the universe that I have reworded to make them quotable refrigerator magnet type things. Thanks for indulging me. If you buy it today, follow the links below or in my bio on Instagram, and you can get several bonuses that you will not be able to get any other way. You can join me for another reading and a 1-hour workshop next Wednesday, a day after the U.S. presidential election. I'm going to continue celebrating this book. There's 500 of these things. I've only shared with you maybe 100 this past week. There's 400 more, and they're all fantastic. Thank you for letting me share. Thanks for the interaction, for the hearts, for the hugs. I'm wishing you a happy trick or treat. Totally believe in Halloween. One of the best holidays ever, especially with a 6-year-old in the house. Hello, darling Barbara. Glad you're here. Sherry, Shannon, Dawn, Mary, Judy on Instagram, Annabelle, Feathers, Coffee Snob. Oh, we have a lot in common. Journey with Heart, Vivian, glad you're here. Animal Reiki Ladies on Fire, Make Sunshine, Alexis. Okay, everybody, thank you. Trick or treat, happy Halloween. See you on Monday. Have the best weekend of your life so far.